Alright everyone, how we doing? I'm back. Trying to get you guys set up. So, like I was saying earlier, I'm just currently getting this car rolling on the ground. I am reusing some old parts, some new parts. Like I said, Dylan, who's purchasing this car, knows that we're just getting the car rolling for now, because he's doing a whole bunch of new stuff. He's swapping all this out except these new KYB struts. He'll probably keep those. Oh, my speedometer just fell out of the engine bay for some reason. Don't know how that got there. But yeah, like I said, a lot of the parts I'm going to be reusing are from the 82. Like this brake setup. I robbed it from the 82 when I did that Bear brake upgrade. Which, by the way, shout out to the Bear brake guys. They're pretty cool people. Oh, I'll tell you now, their customer service is about 100 times better than Holly's customer service. You know, shots fired. But anyway, like I said, just going to end up reusing a lot of the old stuff. I do got some new stuff that's going to be thrown on there just because I misplaced the old stuff that came off this car. Like I said, I pulled this thing apart probably about 4 years ago, and it's sat since. So, but thankfully, you know, with these third gens, a lot of the parts are interchangeable. Like this whole rotor assembly came off at 82. Of course, like I said, it's not going to get cotter pins or anything like that because we're just trying to get this thing to roll and get it back, get it on a trailer. Okay. Now, of course, anytime you're doing this stuff, you know, the right way, you're wanting to repack your bearings and clean all that, and oh, we're not doing that. And, you know, set the correct preload, but she'll be fine. Like I said, maybe I can convince him to start a series on this once he gets it, and he guys can show you the process. He showed me some of the parts he's bought already for this thing, and let me tell you, it's going to a good home. Oh, don't tell me. Well, I think we might have found our first problem. I don't think these castle nuts are right. Well, maybe all the parts ain't interchangeable. Oh. Maybe. Well, let me grab a different nut. Oh. Well, that might be the only castle nut I got for the car. Well, if that's the case, we're in a little bit of a predicament because I didn't get new castle nuts, or not spindle nuts. Let's see. That thread's right on the 82. Well, that's oh, there we go. I don't know what I just did, but what's going on now? I guess I jumped the gun too early on that one. Oh, anyway. Go ahead. Like I said, I know it's not 100% the right way to do this, but we're just getting her together to where she can roll onto a trailer nicely. I guess I'll play around, see. That'd be a little too tight. That'd be good enough right there if I was actually doing this right. So, here's the calipers. Like I said, when I planned on building this car all them years ago, I did stuff, you know, tried my best to paint match calipers of the color of the car, but I think, it's old GM blue I painted these calipers forever ago, and, well, I mean, it took 4.5, 5 years, and they're finally getting put on the car. There's no brake pads, none of that. He knows that. So, like I said, I'm just basically hanging parts just to... Oh, look at that. I just caught that. We're missing the little bushings. Oh, that caliper ain't going on. Those bushings are probably inside somewhere. Oh. So if that's the case, I'll just put them with the car. Because, I mean, it rolls. It's just, it ain't going to have no brakes. The e-brake works phenomenal in this car, which is a shocker. Every other one I've gotten in around this age, the e-brake doesn't work. Okay. Well, that went quicker than I thought. So, let's see, dude. Oh, wow, I do have a cotter key. Look at that. I did save those. But, I ain't getting them. Just go bug. Do that to kind of keep everything in there together. He'll know. Fortunately, the other side, the shop where I left all my spare parts at before I got around to it, kind of accidentally misplaced one hub assembly off that old car, so I had to go out and buy a new rotor, new bearings, which kind of dug in my profit a little bit. I shouldn't say profit. I'm not even breaking even with this deal. I'm losing money, but I don't know. I'd rather see this car something get done with it. Go on the road. I know Dylan will take care of it. Get her on the road. I hope he takes good care of her. I mean, at least better care than I clearly did. But oh, that stinks. Now I probably do gotta go get a new castle nut, because I know I definitely don't have any more of them. But I did upload my first short over there on the old YouTube, or LubeTube, as one of my favorite YouTubers call it. Old Pagan Legging. He's a pretty cool dude to watch if you're into that kind of stuff. Old peg leg. But I guess I'll move on to the other side, because that took a lot quicker than I thought it would. But I guess while I'm here, when you go to install new brake calipers and stuff on your vehicle, I'm sure if you're following me, you already know how to do this, but your little bleeder screw, make sure that's always pointing up or at the top side of the caliper. The ones I pulled off this car, they were put on the wrong side. I don't know how, why. I don't know how it had brakes. Well, I didn't drive it, so I didn't know if it fully had brakes, but rolling it off the trailer and back into here, it had somewhat of a brake pedal. I just used the e-brake. But yeah, when you install calipers, please, 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 make sure your little bleeder fella is pointing up. Like I said, I can't stress this enough. I've seen it so many times firsthand, and I don't understand it. I mean, it's 2024, almost 2025. How are people still doing this stuff wrong? I don't understand. But anyway, I guess I'm gonna go move everything onto the other side. Like I said, I'll just send the calipers with the car. He's gonna end up doing a big brake upgrade, so he can have those, because unless he really doesn't want them, and then I guess I'll put them back on my storage shelf, and who knows, maybe a guy will get a second, third gen again one day. Just, when he's got time and room, and we're trying to move, buy a house, and all this stuff. And I don't know, it's a little hard to move. I mean, I got 4 or 5 cars as is, so one less I gotta move and worry about and stuff, and the better, let's just say that. But I guess I'm gonna move my little stand and contraption. I got, this high budget filming operation we got going on here. Reality, you're sitting on a bucket leaning against a PB Blaster gallon jug. That's my fancy phone holder. There's my fancy phone stand and fancy light, which was supposed to have a phone mount in it, but apparently there wasn't a phone mount in the box, because I was just going to use that and get you guys all, just right up in my teeth and seeing when I'm working. But that option kind of failed because there was no little phone holder for the light for the fans website. But anyway, like I said, when I was working on this car, I knew KYB struts. I cleaned all this with wire wheel, seam sealed. I rubber undercoated, painted everything. Like I said, this was gonna be a bad mamma jamma. Let me move this high-tech operation onto the other side. Like I said, with this multi-million-dollar operation we're doing in my messy garage, the lighting might be a little better over here. I know. Sorry if you got motion sickness and had to endure through all that. Not terrible. But let me go grab my new rotor and bearings, and you can tell how professional I am because I had everything on standby. But now I'm by no means a professional. This is only my third live I've ever done, so I'm gonna go grab those real quick. Alrighty, a fella's back. With the new rotor, bearings, and wheel seal. Can't forget those. Let's see if I can find a castle nut, because it's kind of important. You need one of them. Well, I'll be dipped. A guy found his other castle nut. Let me move my seat over there. We'll get back to this scheduled program. Like I said, I'm one of those multi-million-dollar shops right now, coming to you live. Yeah, the guy might kind of, when he gets a house, eventually invest in a 2-post and a 4-post lift rack. That'd be lovely right now, big old 2 or 4-post lift. So, anyway, when you go to pick bearings for your ride, you want to make sure you pick the best quality you can find. I like National. Timken, if you can find Timkens. I don't know if they're making bearings still. Timkens are the best. So I did the right thing. I went with DriveWorks bearings, you know, made in China. By golly, these are some of the sloppiest bearings new I've ever felt. But yeah, he's like I said, eventually replacing all that and going new. Let's just hope the lady at Advanced Auto Parts got me the right stuff. And I hope these new rotors came with the races installed. I don't know if they do that or don't come with them anymore. It's been a while since I bought rotors like this. Because if they don't have the races installed, I might be SOL. Because a fella, you know, in his multi-million-dollar shop can't seem to find his race tools to install the races and whatnot. Oh yeah, they come with the race installed. That sweet. But man, I'm probably not going to get anyone to watch this video all the way through. And you know what? That's fine with me. And of course, I had to go with the best rotor available. The Duralast brake rotor. Because Advanced didn't have it. Normally the only place I shop at's at O'Reilly's. But O'Reilly's was a little out of my way today. So, remember how I said earlier about packing bearings and all that jazz? Well, since these are new, I guess I'll do a quick pack on them. Because, I mean, he could probably clean those up, put them on a shelf. They're still good bearings. Maybe. I don't know. Like I said, they're pretty sloppy. But there's a lot of different ways to pack bearings. People use bearing packers. My dad taught me, I think, one of the best ways I've ever packed bearings. Take you some grease, put it on your hand, and you just want to take the bearing, just kind of scoop it down into that bottom until you start seeing it coming out the top up here, and you just kind of work your way around. Like I said, it's a little bit older of a way to pack bearings, but I like it. I think it's one of the better ways to pack a bearing, in my opinion. I mean, if you got some better ways to pack a bearing, let me know. I'm down to try it. I think Dylan might be here. Nope. But, and then I just kind of take the excess and coat them around, and I'll just drop it right down in that rotor. And then, normally you want towels or something laying around, but I just use whatever I got laying around, scoop some of that off my hand. Ooh, is that brake clean full? Now, see, what you want to do is leave empty cans of brake cleaner around so you can, you know, trick yourself for future. Like I said, this garage is a mess, and I haven't had to. Oh wow, that one's even worse. That's the inner bearing, and holy cow! I think I'm just wasting my time packing these. But like I said, I don't know how long it's going to sit with him before he starts working on it, so if I'm going to do it, at least put some grease in it so it doesn't lock up on him when it's sitting. That one I can't sit in the rotor quite yet. That was like a quick half-ass pack job, I'll admit it. You know, I'm only human. Now I gotta find another bag or box, and we'll do the box. But, so, oh, look at that. That works great. You know, find your paperwork from when you installed your sniper unit. You just want to get the majority of it off your hands. I should have got brake clean, but, you know, I wasn't thinking at the time. Alrighty. So, let's get that inner out of the rotor, because, oh yeah, look, I just got my hands dirty again. Dang it. So, I'm gonna have to flip this rope. Look, I just keep touching it. The one thing bad thing about doing that, you get grease everywhere. Anyway, I went right with this, just because that's the only thing they had. National oil seals, of course, like I said, anything national, you're doing pretty good. When you install one of these, you want to use a rubber mallet. So, I'm going to do the right thing and not use a rubber mallet. I'm going to use these pair of channel locks. And you just kind of want to lightly tap all the way around the wheel seal, make sure it gets seated in there. You don't want to damage it. That's why you use a rubber mallet. But guy doesn't have a rubber mallet, so he's doing with what he's got. Personally, it'd be fine for my vehicle. And then oh, might have just ran into our first problem. That bearing does not want to sit on there. There we go. Problem, crisis averted. I'm going to take your nicely packed front bearing, your outer. Tell you what, wife's gonna love me when I come in to do my laundry. She's at work right now. She did pop on for a few seconds, but man, if she's seen how greasy my clothes were already, and all I did was pack bearings, she'd have a field day right now with me. But yeah, it looks kind of goofy putting a brand new rotor and stuff on here, but like I said, he can do what he wants. At least he'll be halfway there with the brakes, the front brake system. And you just want to, like I said, if you're doing proper preload, you're going to spin it. But we're just kind of doing a good enough to get her rolling preload. And then you don't believe how expensive these little caps have gotten. Tell you what, they've gone up over the years in price. But that's I guess that will do it for now. Just because I'm about to get under the car, and like I said, I do not have the proper little phone holder, because you know the fan website light I found at Walmart didn't come with a phone holder, even though it came in the picture. But guy's done with the front, putting it together, getting it to roll. Gonna throw the front wheels on it. I got the wheels and tires off the 82, just because the wheels on this one are kind of not really holding air no more. So, but anyway, if anyone has stuck around to this part, I really appreciate it. I know, unedited video, it's kind of just thrown out there, me just not really doing much, but if you watched the whole thing, I really appreciate you. Like I said, I'm not keen or good with the computers and the editing videos, and so I got to sit down and figure out how to do that. I don't know how, so if you've stayed this far and you know any good like video editing software or something like that, I got a computer up in my office, my little office I should say, to where I can figure out how to do this stuff. I'd love to, get in touch with someone to figure out how to do it, because I'd like to start getting some uploads on the YouTube channel instead of just, I like doing lives, but I'm probably going to save lives for when I do track stuff, or I don't know, or maybe little petty stuff like doing brake jobs, just kind of sit there and talk to myself while people are walking by my house looking like, man, look at this guy, he's got a couple screws loose in his head. But I do gotta, like I said, also I would like to figure out how to make intros to said YouTube videos. So I don't know, like I said, if you make YouTube videos and you made it all the way to the end, I'd love for you to reach out to me. Like I said, some video editing software. I just want to learn how to make a quick, short intro until I start getting more people following me. Like I said, I'm doing this on the phone, so it's a little crazy, but I'm gonna try to get this on the ground today and rolling. And then I got to come up and get a trailer and get it down to Dylan's house, or he might come with a trailer. We haven't figured that part out yet. But I don't know what that's the something in this car. Little torque bit, probably part of the TPI system, which was junk in my opinion. But anyway, also, if you're in the need of a power blue driver door, I have an extra. Like, you can have it. If Dylan doesn't want it, you can take it. I don't want it. I don't need it. I don't like blue, except the blue in this car. That's more of a darker blue. But anyway, like I said, I keep getting off topic. I keep trying to end the video, and I apologize. Like I said, the whole YouTube thing, I'm hopefully get in touch with someone who can help me figure out how to edit the videos and stuff, and maybe I might buy a cheap GoPro or something to record the videos on, so I'm not doing phone. But like I said, I'm gonna start saving my lives, do little petty things. Maybe I'm gonna eventually, my Tahoe, I'm gonna do some exhaust on that here soon. Maybe some headers. So if you guys want pictures of that, let me know. Like I said, the page is normally dedicated to Camaro stuff, but there is no Camaro stuff until Holly Performance gets me my parts back, which it's been over a month, or about a month, or something like that. So if you want to see, where's my hand, Tahoe content, let me know, maybe, or pictures, short videos, before and after. I've done some work to it, knocked off blackout snowflakes and Cadillac taillights, because they look better, in my opinion. Well, my buddy's got some 20s that are wide, like real wide, he's looking to part ways with, and I might see if he wants to trade a gun for him. I'll put them on and take pictures, maybe get a vote from people. I think they will look cool, but they got rubber band tires, which I don't do rubber band tires, so they'd have to get some big meaty aggressive tires, or I don't know. Yeah, yet again, off topic. I apologize. But yeah, so I appreciate it. Like I said, I really do. If you've watched this all the way through, I know it's Tuesday? Sure. And a lot of people got normal 9-to-5 jobs, while with me being over the road driver, I'm off this week. I do get a lot of weeks off during the month or during the year, which is nice. So I don't know. Good hanging. Like I said, I'll upload this video. So y'all have a good one. Be safe out there and keep it on the ground.